Hey folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play RimWorld. That is Wanda's Legacy. Last episode, I was hoping to go and mine some steel somewhere off the map, but we got a pollution retaliation raid, a defoliator ship as well that brought a lot of Militaurs for us to clean up, and it all ended off with one of our prisoners going berserk and apparently getting beaten to death, which is unfortunate. Because I had actually kind of hoped to recruit them, but it's not the end of the world. We hadn't invested that much time into it, so we'll be all right. Maybe in the future we should preemptively go and remove people's legs. No, okay. See, Emily, if you're going to walk all the way out here to mine this, and you know what we don't need to do is we don't need to mine these two bits. It's going to force you to finish this. Now this is done. Now no one should have to bother coming over here anymore, which is great. Okay, we still had everyone on high priority cleaning, which I got reminded of because Emily was going, well, one of the times I interrupted her, she was going to meditate, but the other time she was going to clean. This is looking all right now, so we'll do this. Still some marauding here as we have a freezer that's overfull. Now I could expand this, I could put some more shelves in. Realistically, we don't really need more storage space, other than the fact that we are currently sitting on way too much meat. Yeah, their simple meals are maxed out. We need some vegetation to start making the fine meals. I could go and change these numbers to make more meals, but I actually think cooked meals, at least cooked simple meals, I think ended up using slightly more space because they only stacked to 10 versus the raw stuff. Although if we're making certainly lavish, but possibly fine as well, it does compact it because they don't use a nutrition as efficiently. There we go. No restrictions. No restrictions here other than our pregnant people because we don't want them wandering off to the edge of the map because they're fairly slow. And that's a lot of time wasted walking, but also it's a little bit risky because they could get caught out. And that would be poor. Right now, I'm kind of waiting for things to be cleaned up here before we decide to do another trade caravan. Lisa, what are you working on? Marine armor? Okay, that's fine. We sold a couple of worn out ones. Oh, Miko, now that you're conscious again, go ahead and grab your weapon once more. Thank you. Miko took a punch from our prisoner that went berserk. Oh, actually, there's another weapon there. Oh, Dylish. You go ahead and equip that one. Cheers. No research project, but that's fine. Actually, I could save a little bit of power by turning these off. I did do a scan before the episode start to confirm that all my geothermals are hooked up and working, because sometimes you take damage, and it can be hard to notice, especially since I don't have everything home zoned all over the place over here. We have so much compacted machinery in the map, it's ridiculous. Absolutely nuts. Alright. Wood's good. Actually, we don't have any more wood stored up, which I just realized. So let's ask for some harvest fully grown. There we go, some over there. Arconexus. We've got the wealth for the Arconexus. By all accounts, I mean, we could do it. We'd start a new colony over. We'd have some, our choice of people with their expertise, but I think it even resets your tech tree and everything. I'm going to try to do the Royal Ascent one. But not quite yet. First of all, our fancy bedroom is occupied by Kuzbo. Although we could make another one, or we could have them intentionally fail or something like that. But I do want to finish the wall of secondary passive defenses before we do anything else. Quiet sleep. Take care of 4 sheep. Oh yeah, this will generate some mech clusters. Oh yeah! I do want to say yes, because I would love to get the cataphracts armor started. Although our people are all in marine armor at this point. Maybe there's not much point in doing that. We do actually have some mortars, so we could go and take care of them that way. No, I don't think it's the right play right now. Integrated frag launcher. That's really cool. I mean, those are good rewards. I'm not going to deny, but I'm still going to say no. Okay, this has been rebuilt. There's still a bunch of Militaurs to be processed, but I think I'm going to go back to trying to form a caravan here to go and mine there. So again, the idea is Emily, Kimiko, Tomboy. Oh, we're down to 4 stallions now. Okay, 4 stallions, a couple of pregnant mares. That's fine. E. See survival meals. There you go, and a bunch of simple meals. What? Is Emily requiring, like... lavish meals or something? How come I didn't complain about this last time I made this trip? Maybe it's the wealth level. Maybe it's the wealth level. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to unsuspend the lavish meals here. We're going to change... So the default food restriction is not going to allow lavish meals. And then what we're going to do is we're going to make a new food restriction. Which, yeah, allows everything, but the big thing is that it allows lavish meals, which they will preferentially go for. So Emily is going to get this, which means if I send Emily... Unless I just don't send Emily out on this. Anyway, I wanted to set this up because I don't want any of the normals to eat the lavish food. But I guess she's probably eating insect jelly or something. Yeah, maybe I just send the 2 little kiddos out. I mean, if we could send Laura too, but she is way too pregnant for that. Alright, we'll just go with 4 stallions. We don't need to tea. We'll bring the packaged survival meals and some extra simple meals. Okay, what the heck? Kimiko and Tomboy. Is there something in these meals that's weird? Meat, horse meat. What's going on here? They're on the default food restriction. This just started happening. You're allowed to eat survival meals? Yeah. So presumably, this caravan is fine. If I hit send... No. No, this is becoming hungry quickly. Are you not... Do you not want to eat these packaged survival meals? Oh no, don't allow... most of the food in your caravan. Wait, are they complaining about the kibble? Are they confused about the kibble? I think that's all they're complaining about. Out of curiosity, if I do put Emily back in here. There you go. Some people's diets. Okay. So she does legitimately get a complaint because there's no lavish food. No. Just Kimiko and Tomboy. There's something in these packaged survival meals they don't like. Okay, Okay, actually, Emily has no complaint about eating the simple meals on the road. Maybe because it's on the road? Let me just reset this to reintroduce the kibble for our animals. So here I think they're complaining about the kibble. They'll eat the simple meals and maybe be okay. Where are the survival meals? Oh, there's raw fungus. Okay, so I don't think they do like the raw fungus. Because I wasn't sure about that. Despise fungus. What's the dark grown fungus food is disgusting. So, I don't know. It's on by default, but maybe we'll go ahead and turn this all off for everything. Because they didn't reset it for all of these. Maybe I did. Did I reset it for all of these? Maybe I did. Alright, so lesson learned. I thought it was just the undergrounders who, like, explicitly requested things to be made out of fungus. I didn't realize everyone hated the fungus. Does, like, Tynan not like mushrooms? Is that the problem? Tynan's one of these people who doesn't like mushrooms and then decided to make it as a default for the pawns and not enjoy it. That might explain things. I don't know if there's a way to filter. Human meat is fine. But what we can do is we can sell those packaged survival meals. Oh, see, these fine meals over here too. So, yeah, some of it is kind of sort of wasted. Taking up space, and no one's going to eat that intentionally unless they get desperate. And then they'll get a bad moodlet. So we could just force them to eat it on the caravans and be like, you know what? Deal with the bad mood. Maybe we'll just do that going forward. I could have sent them with the survival meals and been fine with it. Caravan ambushed. Now, usually these are fairly small ambushes. Okay, I mean, that's more than one person. But it's still not the most terrifying thing in the universe. We might use some powers. But we won't. Okay. Maybe. I mean, I can't remember if I did change everything to use fungus. It's possible it's on by default, but normally you're not harvesting fungus. And did Randy just drop some fungus on us? To, like, infect our meals? Maybe that's the case. Could be. I don't know if there's an easy way to filter out these specific meals, put them in somewhere and burninate them. I'm not sure that there is. Insect jelly, rice, there we go. So we're getting our fancy stuff. I'll lower the amount of lavish meals because it's really currently just the one. Let's limit it to like 10. Underground gold on our current map. Okay. And there we go. We've arrived here. Let's move out. Ooh, some wild horses. So this is going to be more mining. Okay. No freaky deaky attacks. That's good. Mine connected ore. Put a little stockpile zone here, although it's not actually going to matter. Just think if they want to unpack the horses. I could put hull above mine to get them to quickly do that. Long range scanner. Okay. I know know, that still doesn't cause them to unpack the horses. What about handling? Okay, you're just grabbing a meal because you're hungry. No, then you're just gonna go and haul that steel. All right, never mind. I don't know how to get them. Caravan spot, maybe? Let's not worry about it then. Okay. Get up, go to work. All right, we'll come back to you in a little bit. Try not to have a freak out. Age reversal demanded. Amelia. Oh, there's an unassigned one over here. Maybe from someone who died and it timed out? Alright, go age reversal. Where are you, Amelia? You're quite far away. And yeah, going forward... Oh, I guess I can't check on the auto do rest? That's annoying! Why is the auto age reversal not available now? Well, maybe it's not considered linked to anyone yet. That might be why. I guess that's kind of legit. Okay, we're mining through this extremely quickly. Are there different, like, mining rates depending on the material? Different amounts of hit points, maybe? Laura's progressed to the 3rd trimester. And Dialish must be about to pop any day now. Chaplain can use abilities. I don't know if we need to do anything. Well, I mean, it would be over here anyway. Come on. I'm just waiting for it to finish so I can recruit them and... Oh, I think they're on the... Some of these are on the inverted sleep schedule, yeah. Like Kimiko, you can get up now. There you go. Tomboy's set to sleep throughout the day. There you go. You can just finish this, please. All right. Back at home. All right, that's all set up. We've got a little bit of wood left over. Okay, we still have some trees out there, which is good. Eventually that'll get made as we get more steel, which will come from this mining site. Or more of this melting down, which I'm assuming is... Oh, you're shredding my noise. Caravan. Oh yeah, that's fine. We've got 8 days to deal with this. Plenty easy. Quickly finish this. We could tear down some of these like troop carriers and stuff. Or just some metal scrap. I don't know if that's worthwhile. I think we've got better things to do with our time. I don't see anything else obvious on the map. I don't know if it's worth doing. No, it's not going to be worth doing exploratory tunnels. I don't even know if it can generate with more. All right, that's good. That's done. Reform Caravan. Go home. Bring this. Bring all this steel. Oh, shit. Cancel. So what's involved in launching horses here? We can launch one. I guess you get a lot of steel out of that. The one time I don't overkill it on horses. Thought 4 would be plenty, but yeah, I guess that was actually pretty foolish. Is someone gonna go and load this, please? I don't know if it's an animal handler or a hauler. There you go. I guess it's a haul job. Let me reset you back down here. Launch. There. We'll put the build transport pod, but we don't have the material to do another one right now. So, we're still not going to be able to bring everything. But we'll bring more anyway. I could leave the bedrolls behind. No, let's go. All right. Well, lesson learned. Probably, maybe, I don't know. It's me, so I probably won't learn that lesson. Yeah, I wasn't expecting, like, what is that, 1,500 kilos worth of steel mined? That's ridiculous. Well, 1,500 units. But yeah, I guess it does generate a lot, and it does weigh a fair amount. We are getting some steel from time to time. I mean, it might be from shredding the mechanoids. It must be, because we're getting steel over here. So that's actually quite convenient, that mechanoid raid. We still have tons over here, some of which is decaying. I could put her in urgent haul, but this is, like, pretty full. I don't know. You know what? Well, some hauling is still happening. Bulk good trader. I'm going to use Audrey, but I did notice that they were way off on the edge of the map here. All right, give them a call. You probably have some steel. Now, we don't have that much money left anymore, although we could sell a whole bunch. Go. We'll sell some of these foals. We'll sell a couple of non-pregnant mares. Buy your one advanced component. We actually are finally burning through regular components. Well, I'll mark it to grab. Same thing with the Neutromian. I don't know if we'll be able to, but we'll see. I'm going to sell these random little chunks of leather. You know what? All this plain leather is fine too. We're going to sell like 2,000 units of human leather. Okay, yeah. We've got tons of cash, which is great. I'm going to sell the flake. Buy all your steel. Buy all your plasteel. We could buy some wood just to save ourselves the trouble of chopping down some trees. Let's sell these tox packs. Clothing. Oh yeah, actually, we're going to be great on cash here. Got these guys buy all of our money-making clothes projects. Is there anything else I'd like to buy then? Probably medicine. I guess I could choose to not sell as many animals. I'll buy some fine meals, some chocolate. We don't need meat. Yeah, veg. We could consider that. Marble blocks, no. Lucy. You know what? Let's buy your Lucy. Just to make sure we don't have to worry about it for Lisa for a long, long time. There we go. And we'll take all their money. Okay. Now that worked out very well. So we're going to get this steel. We're going to get the steel from this mission. We'll be able to get our geothermal up. Although our power's fine now. Like, as long as we got any sun or wind, our power's in a great shape. But we'll get this geothermal set up anyway. And then I'll be able to unforbid the rest of these guns, which right now are mostly steel ball neck. But I want to get this going too, which will also use some power. Lifter working over here, which is fine. You guys are coming there. 0.3 days. Yeah, you should make it here before a sleep cycle, unless you get interrupted. Still waiting for, I guess, a little bit more cloth here, but that'll come in the harvest at some point. I'm gonna leave this tune to steel for now. Wouldn't surprise me if we swung it back to plasteel in the not too distant future, because we're not sitting on a ton of that. Historic Devil Strand shirt. Right, we did allow Devil Strand to be used for more things now. Because why not? Oh! I'm sorry. One work left? Poppy. Poppy. You're right there. Thank you. Alright, so now we got lots of extra power. If I'm going to unforbid metal stuff, well, actually, it's going to be our turrets and these traps. Stylish is in labor! Oh, you're being hauled. Okay. So why can't I say prepare for birth or whatever? There you go. Gather for birth. Done. Caravan has arrived. Just in time. To see a baby get born that we're going to throw immediately into a pod. I might... You know what? I'm going to put on... Like, It's like, you're not actually sterile. We're going to put you on avoid pregnancy going forward. Sick childbirth. Quality was 94%. And tempting name Baby Rivera. We're going to name this. Yeah, because I think our previous baby nickname Rivera became Tomboy. So maybe we'll leave this name as is. Interestingly enough, this one is actually named Thomas. That's actually really funny. So you're sickly. Okay, so we're not going to pod you right away, probably. You're not in a crib, but you are in a hospital bed. I mean, go get neural surcharge. I don't know, maybe we need a few more. We have here again 15, 19 people. Okay, we need to build a few more neural surcharges. Let's do it. Well, 19 includes Kuzbo's here, but what the heck. Human leather travel wear. Okay. Lots of masterwork, lots of money. Nice crop harvest here. We've got some lavish meals that Emily theoretically is now eating. Are you carrying lavish meals with you? You are. That's good. That's confirmed. We still have the forced weather going on, which I'm still fine with. I love the fire protection. I think it's going to be useful. All right, let's do that. Legendary human leather travel wear. Excellent. Yeah, I'll just unforbid this lamp so we can get some light going on in here for the future construction. I think we are going to have to send out another mining party to get more steel, though. Now, if I left them on the map a bit, they would work the mining drills, and there is the one that's got steel on it that we're not working right now, but we would. So we can find meal. That's fine. You were very hungry, and then you're making a lot of kibble, which makes sense because we do still have a bunch of insect meat, and we've got the hay. The kibble job here, we have a forever kibble job, which is literally just insect meat. While we have insect meat and we have hay, kibble is going to be made indefinitely, which I think is fine. Not the most important of cooking jobs, I suppose, but it's totally okay. We do have a few more packaged survival meals, which is good for the next one. If they have to eat insect meat out of it, that's going to have to be all right. Dylish, that's your gun. Are you up and running? Go ahead and re-equip your weapon, please. Terror cluster. Yeah, that's going to be a no for me, Doug. And we might be able to take it. And there are some really nice rewards, but that seems really dicey. Combat supplier. I will buy your components, because we are apparently burning through it. Again, we can mine tons on our map, but we still want to buy them where we can. There's the second Cataphract armor tech print. Okay, are we going to be able to make some money? Also, I'd love all these reinforced barrels. So this is actually going to be quite tricksy. I don't know what to prioritize. Still not enough. There we go. We don't get any reinforced barrels this way, but we do get the Cataphract armor tech print. That's still not going to be enough for a barrel. Yeah, no, I think this is going to be fine. I will still sell the D, that's fine. Again, I don't care who does this, because I don't really care where the XP goes for this job. Oh, did you just haul it? Did I not? You didn't actually process it. I didn't realize that. I guess an adult has to do it because it has to be someone who can technically research. There we go. Apply. Oh, you can do that with the power off too. Speaking of though, we're going to turn this on because we're going to research cataphract armor. And we are going to completely disable the marine armor and helmet job. If we're going to start doing anything, it's going to be that. All right, so that's going to be a little while to research, but that's fine. Shaky hands. And the faster I go, the worse it gets. That could be annoying depending on where the fire decides to show up. Okay. Oh, you don't have any power over there. Oh, okay. Alright. Those are all home zoned. Now, yeah, I was going to say, I probably have to put on, select similar things on the map. Put them all in auto rearm. It would happen by default if you built them in the, in a home zone to start off with. Yeah, we lose our stored power, that's fine. Power generation still good. We've got that geothermal on board now. Is this all home zoned? Nope. Home zone you. And you. Okay, so yeah, we're not making the marine armor. In fact, I can probably just remove this completely from the queue now. That's going to be okay. We might need some bionic body parts. I think there was still someone... we'd made a bionic eye, I think, for somebody. And then we sold it. So we might want to go ahead and make another one. You've left. You're doing this, which is fine. We still need some carpeting. We do grow cotton, right? Yeah, right over here. Not a lot, but the only thing we should be doing with it, I think, is carpeting. Because we're making, I think, all of our clothing out of Devil Strand now. Another combat supplier. Well, I mean, we'll give them a ring. I'm not sure that we've got the means to trade with them, though. Oh, there we go. We'll get ourselves another mortar barrel and a few components. And yeah, we might have to start mining the components on the map soon. And a bulk goods trader. Okay, well, that's interesting. So that's not a lot of components there, but let's go ahead and get that started. Ooh! Lots of family. All right. Is Thomas not sickly anymore? I don't think so. Okay, hold on. Let's pod Thomas. One trade. Shrink down that food view. We could trade some animals with you. Let's sell... Oh, not we're going to sell these 4 stallions, because we still have this one. Of course, we have some males coming up as well. So that's going to be okay. I have a single insect meat. If that is literally true, we're going to sell it, because it's going to free up an inventory storage spot. We could buy a bunch of potatoes. Just to deal with the fact that we have kind of vegetation shortage right now. Not writing cloth. Oh, yeah, we need leather for clothing as well. And buy steel. And take a look at those gene packs. Maybe now, because we've got quite a few interesting ones. Okay, that very quickly ran them out of money. Accept, and then I think what we're going to do as well is a gift. Solar flare. That's annoying, so we have no power right now. I'm going to go to gift mode. There you go. Oh, I could have checked the number. We overshot by a little, not by too much though. All right, so temporarily no power. That doesn't last very long. I'm a little bit worried about our potted baby here. Okay, Thomas hasn't actually been put into it yet, so that's good. Obviously, it hurts our freezer as well. We've cleared up a lot of space in the freezer now. That's not ideal. Tried to convert to the ideology. Yeah. Gene bank needs power. We should be okay. And there's nothing you can do. People are always like, well, why don't you put some batteries behind a switch? That doesn't save you from a solar flare. Solar flare doesn't kill your power production. It kills anything that tries to use power. Literally, electricity just doesn't flow. Okay, so we bought the cloth, so all this flooring is going to be done now. And cloth harvest is, again, still going to come at some point here. I don't like that we have a boom rat right on top of our field. It's just asking for a big fire to be set. Although, again, we're keeping the foggy rain around to counter exactly that kind of nonsense if we can. All right, go away, solar flare. Keep talking about how you don't last very long. And here you are kind of being annoying. Go away. Go away. Go away. There we go. All right. So yeah, the baby never got potted, probably because the power wasn't actually active, I suspect. It actually moves the baby. I can't click on the pod, or I can't click on that. You cannot walk. Maybe it's because you're currently asleep. Unassign the bed. That'll force you awake. Prioritize growing. There we go. Yeah. Perfect. Okay. That's going to be fine. At some point, Laura will give birth, and we already have the second growth vat ready to go for that. We might go and tear one, or if not, both of them down afterwards. You don't get all the material back from that, but I mean, we're on avoid getting pregnant. We're not actually preventing them from doing it. We haven't like sterilized anyone or anything like that. There's still tons of insect jelly out here too. That theoretically will eventually get brought over here. Their stockpile, our food stockpile, had been full for a very long time. But yeah, we still have meat. Vegetation is now present, which is good. That's got to get hauled in. We bought some of it as well, which I'm still totally fine with. Yeah, we've got a bunch of fine meals that are constantly getting eaten. I wonder, should we have 3 cooking tables at this point? 4? We do seem to go through meals quite quickly, and we do actually have a lot of people on cook, right? You're on cook. You don't even have any. Oh no, you do have passion for it. Never mind. I'm actually seriously considering that. All right, we don't need to go quite that far. Okay, deconstruction comes after construction, which is good because we want this new wall up before we go and deconstruct that. We'll want to put more sterile tile down, which hopefully we still have some silver left after that exchange. We should, because I think we took all their silver and then gifted them some stuff. Yeah. All right. We might do that, actually. We've got enough people. We go through food so freaking fast. I kind of like the idea. This would be an example of, like, maybe... You know, we've got the Reformation points. We've had them for a while. You know, we could change it for the fungus thing, but we don't really make fungus, so I don't think that's a reason. Oh, nutrient pastes don't mind already. Because we're transhumanists. I still like the idea of giving people fancy meals, but hold on a sec. What if we don't make simple meals anymore? Because the fine meals and lavish meals give people a positive mood buzz. But the simple meals don't. Also, we can set up a nutrient paste dispenser in the prisoner area so that we don't actually have to feed them by hand. Although it would be tricksy with our current layout to do it without inviting bugs. That's not entirely true. We could put it here because the nutrient paste dispenser itself counts as a wall. So this overhead mountain still shouldn't invite any insects. And this is thin roof, which actually means we can carve a little bit more space in case we want to move some things. That's actually quite interesting. I still really want to feed most of my people on fine meals, just for a little bit of an extra mood buff. But it might not be a bad idea to have the nutrient paste dispenser to exist simply as a backup. I don't know. We'll see. Folks, thanks for watching another episode. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.